Hello, we are the reporters for today. Marvin T. Nicolas, Loreline T. Santiago, Rica C. Atencion, and Justin Galbadaca, and we will tackle the Unit 2, which is the global economy. So the overview, this unit will provide you a deeper understanding of how economic globalization takes place in our society. Nonetheless, this unit will enlighten you of the possible realities when it comes to the role of each and every institution in our economic system. The different forms of economic integration will also be included, and this unit to help you decide on the advantages and disadvantage of a specific economic integration. And so, sinasabi dito na ang unit na ito is magbibigay sa atin ng malalim na pangunawa kung paano ba nagaganap ang globalisasyon sa ekonomiya ng ating lipunan. Malalaman natin ang realidad ng bawat institusyon sa ating sistemang pang-ekonomiya at pakinabang at disadvantage ng isang economic integration.
Global economy or economic globalization refers to the increasing interdependence of world economies as a result of the growing scale of cross-border trade of commodities and services, flow of international capital, and wide and rapid spread of technologies. Ito po yung tumutukoy sa pagtaas o pagdami ng nakipagtulungan ng ekonomiya sa ating ekonomiya ng buong mundo na nagresulta ng growing scale daw o yung paglawak o lumalawak na pakipagkalakalan natin ng ating mga produkto, serbisyo, flow of international capital, and wide and rapid spread of technologies. Economic globalization is not only limited in goods as it also involves capital, labor, migration, and anything that is related to goods and services. Local products of the Philippines such as Marikina shoes, Dato Puti vinegar, Philippine dried fish, and other products are usually available not only here in the Philippines but also in other countries such as America and Canada. The accumulation, importation, and exportation of goods and commodities from one country to other countries and vice versa is best explained by the economic globalization. Yung accumulation po, importation, and exportation is one of the best explained by economic globalization. From the viewpoint of International Monetary Fund, economic globalization is a historical process that was the outcome of human evolution from traditional and primitive technology to the present technological advancement. It refers to the increasing integration of economies around the world, mainly through the movement of goods, services, and capital across borders. Interconnected dimensions of economic globalization. We have here goods and services, capital, communication and technology, and market exchange. The first one is goods and services. Goods and services are goods are tangible that satisfies people's wants, and services are actions such as haircuts and car repairs, which also satisfy people's wants. And the next is capital. Capital is a total asset. A company needs to stay solvent. Companies' capital assets are significant because organizations use capital assets to create wealth. Capital is typically cash or liquid assets being held or obtained for expenditures. Ito po yung parang pondo ng kumpanya para magsimula ng negosyo para na rin pambili ng materyales sa paggawa ng produkto nila. The next is communication and technology. Advances in communication and technology has allowed the integration of economies worldwide through increases in trade, investment flows, and technology transfer. Ang pagsulong sa pag-advances in communication and technology ay nagbigay daan sa pagsama-samahin ng mga ekonomiya para mapagsama-sama para magtulong-tulong yung mga ekonomiya sa buong mundo na sa pamamagitan ng pagtaas ng kalakalan at ng investment flows at saka ng technology transfer para mapabilis yung nakikipag-ugnayan nila. Market exchange. It is an economic system in which goods and services are produced, distributed, and exchanged by the forces of price, supply, and demand. Ito po yung economic system kung saan ang produkto o serbisyo ay ginagawa, pinapamahal at pinagpalit sa gawa ng presyo, supply, and demand.
I'm your reporter number 2, Loreline Santiago. Economy is associated with economic globalization. Protectionism refers to the government policies that restrict international trade by imposing tariffs, quotas, product standards, and subsidies. Ang protectionism, ito yung patakaran na ginawa ng pamahalaan na naghihigpit sila at nagpapatong ng buwis sa mga international trade o kalakalan. Its goal is to improve the domestic economy by forcing its citizens, either direct or indirect, to purchase local products instead of imported products. Kaya naman nagkaroon ng ganitong patakaran ay para yung mga mamamayan natin ay mas tangkilikin ng ating local products kaysa sa mga imported products na sa ganon ang ating domestic economy ay mas lumago. And it's for safety and quality concern of both imported and exported products. Primary policy tools, tariffs. These are charges to importing countries in the form of either money or goods that will serve as a payment for allowing its international products to be sold in the local market. Tariff o taripa. Ito yung parang tax o duty na kailangan nilang bayaran dahil nag-i-import sila ng kanilang produkto at ibibenta sa local market natin. Pwede siya sa paraan na pera o kahit ano basta sasapat as a payment. Import quotas. This is the kind of tariffs that lessens the number of products that can be imported for a certain period of time. Ang quota, ito yung nagbabawas o naglilimita na produkto na pwedeng ma-import dito sa atin sa binigay na panahon lamang. Product standards. Ito yung isang patakaran o pamantayan na nagpapahirap sa ibang bansa na makapag-import ng kanilang produkto dito sa local market natin. Para siyang kriteria para malaman kung saan gawa ang produkto o kung safe ba ito. Government subsidies. Ang gobyerno ay nagbibigay ng puhunan para hikayatin ng mga tao na magtayo at palawakin ang kanilang mga negosyo sa iba pang mga bansa sa pamamagitan ng pagtaas ng international na pag-export. Is your turn, reporter number 3.
Thank you, reporter number 2. And I'm Rika Atnacion, reporter number 3. Advantage of protectionism. Taxes imposed on exporter countries may increase government revenues. Ito po yung mga buwis na nangagaling sa pakipagkalakalan sa ibang bansa ay maaaring makatulong sa pagtaas ng ating panlipang gobyerno. Strict and rigid policies may protect domestic product. Ito po yung mahigpit at matibay na batas patungkol sa pakipagkalakalan may maaaring protekta sa ating lokal na mga produkto. Encourage the exportation of national products which may expand their products globally. Ito po tinatakilig ang mga lokal at national na sariling bansa upang mas lumawak sa kanilang merkado. Disadvantage of protectionism. Protectionism policies oftentimes support other countries to make their own protection policy as well. Hence, it inhibits the exportation of each other products that may result in less profit. Ito po yung dahil sa masyadong pagsunod sa mga policies ng protectionism, madalas sa isang bansa ay nagkakaroon ng sariling protection sa sariling lokal na produkto. Dahilan kung bakit nagkakaroon ng mahabang kita ang mga produktong lokal sa merkado. Trade liberalization. It is the process of removing or reducing the barriers or restrictions in the exchange for goods between and among nations. Ang trade liberalization ay isang proseso o pagsasagwa ng batas patungkol sa paggawa ng mga patungkol sa kalakalan. Halimbawa nito ay mga tariffs, tax at export quotas. Ito ay kadalasan ginagamit sa dalawang bansa at pinagkakasundan ng mabuti para magkaroon ng parehas ng benepisyo sa bansang ito. It's your turn, reporter number 4.
Advantage of trade liberalization. A. As it promotes free trade between and among countries. The cost of importing nations in bring their goods to other countries is most likely to be lessened. B. Promote efficient use and allocation of world resources. And C. Increase the capital flow. So, tinutukoy dito yung malayang kalakalan sa pagitan ng mga bansa. So, ang sabi dito is, yung mga nag-aangkat daw ng kanilang kalakal na pinapadala sa ibang bansa ay nababawasan yung gastos. Nagtataguyod din daw to ng mahusay at paggamit ng paglalaan ng mga mapagkukunan sa ating mundo and nadadagdagan yung daloy ng capital. Letter D allows developing countries access to the heavily protected markets of the developed world, thus helping promote development. E. It encourages specialization among countries by maximizing their capabilities whether to manufacture goods or provide service. It can lead to a higher efficiency producer or it can attract foreign investment. Binibigyan daan ang mga umuunlad na bansa na ma-access ang merkado na pumuprotekta sa ating maunlad na mundo, ito na makakatulong sa kaunlaran. At hinihikayat ito ang bawat bansa na husayan ang kanilang kakayahan, gumawa ng produkto at magbigay ng serbisyo. Maaari itong humantong sa isang mas mataas na kahusayan ng mga producer at maaari itong makaakit ng dayuhang pamumuhunan o yung mga investor. The disadvantage of trade liberalization: A. It can affect local business and their domestic product. B. The possible risk may be experienced if the product or raw materials coming from the other countries have a lower environmental standards. And C. Developing nations may be threatened to back out in a global market as they are forced to compete in the same market with other nations, possessing stronger economies. Maaari itong makaepekto sa mga lokal na negosyo at sa kanilang lokal na produkto. Ang posibleng kapahamakan ay pwede nating maranasan kung ang produkto at materyales na nanggaling sa ibang bansa ay may mababang pamantayan ng kapaligiran. Countries with lower educational standard may be struggle to adapt to a changing economic environment. E. It can exploit the natural resources due to the competition in shallow environmental policies in a country. And F. It can lead to structured unemployed whereby countries and companies who cannot compete with other may lose gain and have less profit that may result in layoff.
The effect of trade liberalization to its stakeholders, as explained in the table. On the left side, these are consumer, workers, companies, and countries that benefited from the trade liberalization. Number 1 is consumer. They get product at lowest and cheapest price. Nakukuha nila yung produkto nila sa mababa at murang presyo. Number 2 is a low-wage worker earn more. Yung mga trabahador na mga mabababang trabahador is nakakaipon ng mas marami. Countries, they are able to gain out of the trade for the cheaper price and sell it to a higher price. Nakukuha nila yung produkto ng mura at ibebenta nila na sa mataas na presyo. Number 4 is corporation who earn more profit either due to increase in sale and labor cost for manufacturing its good. Yung corporation na maraming nakakuha kita kahit na marami silang nakasale dahil nga tapos mababa pa yung bayad nila o yung nanggastos nila sa paggawa ng kanilang produkto. On the right side naman, consumer, worker, companies, and countries who did not get benefit from trade liberalization. Number 1 is consumer. They get products that are cheap yet will have the least and lowest quality. Nakukuha nila yung produkto sa mababang presyo pero lowest quality, pangit yung quality. Number 2 is worker. Low-wage workers work in hazardous environment. Yung mga mababang trabahador much as the countries of both their raw materials for a cheaper price. Hindi sila ganong kumita dahil binili yung kanilang mga materials sa mababang presyo dahil yung materials nila is raw materials. Number 4 is corporation who lose out of foreign competition. Ito naman yung corporation na hindi kilala sa ibang bansa, na hindi nabibigyan ng pagkakataon, hindi sila ganun ka-popular, kaya hindi sila
Main actors of globalization. Multinational companies. Ito yung isang company na mayroon sa iisang bansa na nagkaroon pa ng branch sa iba pang bansa katulad ng McDo, Apple, Microsoft, at iba pa. State. Ito ay tumutukoy sa mga tao, teritoryo, pamahalaan ng isang partikular na pambansang lipunan. Regulatory institution. Ito ay ang independent governmental body na itinatag sa pamamagitan ng batas para maktakda ng pamantayan sa isang partikular na larangan ng aktibidad o operasyon at pagkatapos ay ipatupad iyon. Laborers. Ito ang mga tao na nagtatrabaho sa mismong field o ang gumagawa ng mga physical na trabaho sa isang kumpanya. Consumer. Ito ay mga tao na bumibili ng kagamitan para sa sarili nila. Halimbawa, ako bilang estudyante. Ako ay bumibili ng mga kagamitan na magagamit ko sa eskwelahan katulad ng papel, ballpen at marami pang iba. It's your turn, reporter number 3.
Thank you, reporter number 2. Main factors of economic globalization. Core. Wealthy nations, strong and powerful technological advance benefit the most exporter and producer of goods. Ito pa yung mga bansa sa kabilang sa core ay pyramid ay may advanced sa teknolohiya, mayaman sa ekonomiya, at malakas na mga background. Madalas na nagbe-beneficial sa mga bansa na naglalabas ng angkat ng produkto. Magandang halimbawa ng bansa ay core ay United States. Semi-periphery serves as buffer, retain limited access to international banking at the production cost of the high-quality manufactured goods. More technological advanced than peripheral but less technological advanced than core countries. Ito naman po yung mga bansang galing naman sa periphery ay may patuloy lang na access sa international bank at sa mga produktong mga kwalidad at mahal sa merkado. Mas advanced ang teknolohiya kaysa sa peripheral ng mga bansa. Halimbawa, ng semi-periphery ay bansa ay China. Peripheral. They lack strong central government or were controlled by states. They export raw materials to core. They rely on coercive labor practice, least interrealized. Ito po yung mga bansang kulang at mahina ang serto sa gobyerno, madalas na kontrolado ng ibang bansa. Madalas na mga pagpapadala ng mga raw materials sa mga bansa ay core at dumidepende sa mga labor works. Madalas ang bansang kabilang dito ay undeveloped o kulang sa mga advanced sa teknolohiya. Economic integration. Elgra, 1998, defines the term economic integration as the discriminatory removal of all trade impediments between at least two participating countries and the establishment of certain elements of coordination and cooperation between them. Ito ay pagsasagawa ng kasunduan sa dalawang bansa na nagkakaroon ng kontrata ukol sa pakikipagkalakalan sa isa't isa upang magkaroon ng malayang pakikipagkalakalan o mabawasan ang mga butas o tax patungkol sa pakikipagkalakalan. It's your turn, reporter number 4.
Level of economic integration, preferential trading area, allow member countries to have access to some of their product. So, pinapayagan ang kakamping bansa na magkaroon na access sa kanilang mga produkto. And free trade, it aims to reduce the tariffs significantly between or among partnered countries. Ito sinasabi dito is libreng kalakalan daw. Nilalayo nitong bawasan ng malaki ang taripa sa pagitan ng mga kasosyong bansa. And custom union, it almost the same with free trade agreement as it aims to reduce and abolish the tariff, but it differs from free trade as the member country has common external tariffs among member countries. So pareho na malayang kalakalan na layunin nitong mabawasan ang taripa. Ang pagkaiba lang ay ang bansang kasapi ay may karaniwang kasapi. Common market, it is an integration by which member countries are able to move their capital, and service within their organization. Economic union, known as a single market. In this integration, tariffs are eliminated within the member countries by which they are able to exercise free trade among other countries. And political union, it is a form of integration wherein member countries abide by the rules represented by a common government in which the member countries' sovereignty is reduced significantly. So that's all for today. The global economy provides linkage between the regions and nations of the world in the system of economic relationship. So thank you for listening.